Hi you guys, this is Mother of Twins coming back with another video, and I would like to come with a story time. The story time about when I went into the hospital and had baby Carly, my baby, my last baby, and I I just want to just express myself with it of a story time. Um, but get right along with it. I'm not going to be that long, hopefully, but please bear with me as I spit out my, of how I felt, of what I went through in there, and everything, and how I did things. But I just want to say thank you for coming, watching my video. Please hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you just watching this video, if you're new to my channel. And thank you for my day ones for rocking with me. But I'm about to get right along with the story time. First of all, I'm really kind of excited, that, God blessed me with another baby. And I'm really happy, that He allowed me to bear another child. Yes, I did keep it on the down low, because I really didn't want that much fame or nothing, because, I know how people feel, and I know how they are and everything. But I just want to say, thank you from the man above, for allowing me to go into the hospital, and thank you for my church family that helped me, go along, with the journey of me, of my pregnancy, because they the one really helped me, get through my pregnancy and everything, because I never knew what I was going to go do, When I first found out I was pregnant, I was really, really, really kind of, I was excited, but I wasn't excited, because I was like, oh my goodness, like, are you serious? Are you kidding me? I was like overwhelmed, like, this can't be so, because it's just a hard pill. It was a hard pill to swallow, when I found out I was pregnant. I'm just saying how I feel, But I'm really kind of, excited, because I can, have was bearing the baby, But it was kind of like, you ain't got your mom, you don't have your father, and you can't go to them like how you can, like, oh, okay, I'm having a baby, and I was like, I didn't know what I was gonna do, Then I was having visions like, okay, is this so, and what am I gonna do, I'm not knowing what I'm gonna do, but I said I'm still gonna, push the issue, because mind you, really people didn't really know that I was, until I told people. I told a few people that, of who I wanted to be, uh, who I wanted to know, the people who I thought I could trust, because you can't really just tell anybody that I didn't want to let nobody know. People, and then people knew and they didn't even know. I mean, they didn't even inform me that I was, asked me, was I, pregnant? And I was like, okay, and not trying to bash nobody or nothing. I'm not putting no names in here, because I wouldn't want to disrespect nobody. But I I wanted to know, I wanted them to know, is do you want me to, the child father, do you want me to take a pill to get rid of it? I'm just being honest, because I don't believe in that, and certainly my people don't believe that either. My mom, I'm pretty sure she never just believed in that, So I'm like, do I need to do that, But on the other side, the man above is letting me know, okay, you gonna have to, go with the flow. You're gonna have to carry this baby. Um, so when I found out, I went to the doctor. We all have to go to the doctor and get checked and everything. So I went to the doctor and I got checked. I'm thinking I had the flu. No, I didn't have the flu. I actually really thought I had the flu or something, because you know how people is now. It's like we having, it's mm, like like when you go in a hospital and you go to the doctor and you get a checkup, and you want to go and see, okay, what is going on with me, and because you always have to go get a checkup and see what's going on, and mind you, I went to the hospital. um, no, I went to the doctor. I went to the doctor here in my area, local area, here in the town that I live in, and I went to get a pregnancy test and everything, and I got a checkup and everything, and I told the nurse, okay, I haven't had no cycle or anything, and mind you, she was like, oh, okay. So I had went in the bathroom. She gave me a cup to urine in, so I went to go use the bathroom, and came back, and I left my urine in the bathroom, and she came back and told me um, that I was 6 weeks. And I'm like, okay, 6 weeks? Wow. I mean, I couldn't believe it, because I just got to get this off my chest. I couldn't believe that I was 6 weeks. You know, mm, I was like, wow. I'm not knowing, and it wasn't planned like, how it wasn't planned like it was supposed to be planned, and I couldn't believe that, and mind you, I went to the hospital. I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna let nobody know. I'm just gonna just keep on. Do what I need to do. I'm just think about how I did with my twins and everything. And I'm like, okay, it's not gonna be that hard. But as I look at things, it's kind of hard a little bit, because I was sick. I was going to my doctor's appointment. I was taking prenatal vitamins. When I was taking the prenatal vitamins, the prenatal vitamins was making me sick. They was making me have a headache. I'm like, wow, it was not like the beginning, when I had the twins and everything. The prenatal vitamins they gave me, it was like horrible. Like I was throwing up. I always had headaches. I'm like, why is my head hurting all the time? I have bad headaches with taking the pills. Then I went to another doctor's appointment. Then they telling me I have to take iron pills because I have to. My iron was getting low and everything, and I just couldn't. To make the long story short, I kept throwing up during the pregnancy. I did not know why was it happening to me, but I know every pregnancy is different. But I'm gonna rewind, fast forward of me going into the hospital. When I went in the hospital, I had to sign in and everything, and they got me, went to the bathroom, and took a shower. Like, mind you, why was the nurse telling me to go in? Like, I don't understand why I had to go into take a shower and everything. I took a shower at home and everything. I had to go in the hospital, and take a shower, and it was like kind of horrible. It was horrible, but I thank God I'm not that complaining. It was just so horrible. They treated me so bad, in the hospital. And the girl that took the lady that took drew my blood, she had blood everywhere. Like they was just they was just sticking me into needles and everything and just trying to find my blood. and everything. Then I had to take some acid and everything. Like, I mean, why did I have to do that, And I was trying to eat good. I was trying to eat healthy and everything with the pregnancy and everything. But lo and behold, my body was like, kind of like, it's not, I mean, is it ready, Because I was kind of terrified, because me having a baby, shout out to my auntie, she was in there with me, and I didn't know who was going to be there for me. This is just a story time, and y'all, I'm trying not to cry or nothing, but I'm not going to cry. If I cry, then, it's really like touching me. So, I mean, I went in the hospital and everything, and I went, I'm just telling you how I felt when I went in the hospital, not nobody knowing, and then with this predicament, can't nobody, everything is locked down and everything, so I couldn't have nobody in the hospital with me like how I wanted to be there for me, but lo and behold, I really got, I got through it, I just didn't know with the pregnancy, I just never knew what was going to happen, but I got through it, but as I said, the nurse had put the IV in me, and they didn't know what was going on and everything. I'm not knowing what kind of medicine they giving me. After I had the baby, I was supposed to have the baby at 9. At 9 that morning, I went in the hospital at 6 that morning. I was supposed to have a cesarean, C-section and everything. I had a C-section, and the doctor was supposed to take me in. I was supposed to have the baby at 8 o'clock that morning, and it was not. I mean, I had the baby at 8:15 that morning, and the baby was supposed to. Basically, I was an hour behind. I'm wondering, like, why is this an hour behind? I'm cold and everything, and I'm asking the nurse. I'm like under anesthesia. That anesthesia is not playing. I'm not knowing that I'm under anesthesia. I mean, I'm not knowing what they giving me and everything. The doctor never told me, oh, well, I'm gonna put you on the anesthesia. Then the nurse, then there's another doctor came in there and was saying to take me back there for surgery. He's talking about that, telling me to put me to sleep. I mean, I'm like, why do I have to go to sleep? With I did not understand that, and it really just made me feel some type of way because how they treated me. They treated me like they didn't want me in the hospital, like they wanted to kill me in the hospital. Like literally, they wanted to kill me in the hospital. Like they didn't give a care about me giving birth to my baby and everything. I had a right to. So then I went to, like I said, they was an hour behind. We waiting on a doctor. Where's the doctor at? And everything. I'm listening to horror stories. They talking about she already had the baby and everything. I'm kind of frightened. Ain't nobody really talking, but only my auntie. She was an angel there. She was watching over me and everything. And big thumbs up to her. She was a big help through my pregnancy and everything. And I thank God for her. I'm not gonna say no names or anything because I don't want nobody to be offended or anything, but this is just a story time expressing my feelings of how I felt with the pregnancy. It was kind of horrible, giving birth in there. They gave me some type of pills called Percocet. Like really, I have to take a Percocet, but she was giving me other kind of medicine and everything. When I was sitting up in there, they told me they wanted to tell me that I was gonna leave for like a day. I mean, I was gonna go home the next day after I had a C-section. Like, why do I have to go home? Like, after a C-section, I was in pain. I was like, it seemed like they didn't do what they were supposed to do right. When they gave me the needle and everything, I mean, I had got a needle stuck in my back and everything, which is called epidural. I got epidural and I got some other like anesthesia. I was just drugged up, and then they wanted me to go to sleep. I was kind of like frightened, I'm like, I'm not knowing what to do, because I'm like, only thing I was doing was praying to God that I live, because like, I have bad iron. My iron be low all the time. And so I went up in there, and it was kind of horrible, and like, it was like, to be honest, I went in there being mad, and I'm not trying to be that type of person being mad. I'm really trying to be a positive person in going in there, but it was kind of upsetting, because how people, could be in the hospital. You're supposed to take care of me, and make sure I feel be comfortable and everything. Everything happened fast and everything, but I'm like, where is my baby? And I know I'm going all over the place. I'm sorry, but I'm just giving y'all a highlight of how my pregnancy went. Like, where's my baby? I had to wait in there for 30 minutes. I had to ask them for something. They didn't show me love like they supposed to be. When you go in to give birth and everything, they had me in a hospital bed. The food was horrible. They didn't ask me about, okay, um, like, really, what about the food, and like, I didn't understand that, and it was kind of, different from when I had the twins. The twins, it was like exciting, because I was having twins and everybody was there for me and everything, and I had ate good in the hospital and everything, but I didn't understand, why did I have to just go? Why did I have to go the next day? So I pushed the issue. I wanted to say no. I said I wanted to stay 3 days, because that's how long I supposed to be in there in the hospital, 3 days. But they were saying, "Oh, you doing good. You getting up good." But my body did not feel like that. I couldn't talk. I was under anesthesia. I ain't never been under no anesthesia. They was about to put me to sleep. Like, making me not remember stuff, and making me trying to lose my mind and everything. Mind you, for people that haven't had no baby, or just wanting to have a baby. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. Make sure you have great support. I can say that. Make sure you have great support, because, I mean, people will be there for you, and they don't be there for you, and you never know what they'll do, because people switch up every day. I'm just being honest. People switch up on you, and so I wouldn't know what the doctors was telling me, because I'm under anesthesia. I didn't know what I was doing. I cried a lot. Ooh, I cried a lot with this pregnancy. Not as much as I, did with I mean, it's like I wasn't that happy, but I made it through there, but it's not easy, and I can say that I thank God for allowing me to get through it, because I thought I was gonna die, because my babies weren't in there with me. I didn't have nobody in there with me. But like I said, my aunt, she was there with me. She had my back. And some more family members had my back. But it was just hurting, and I just pray that you guys like this video. But when I went in there, when I left, the last day, they was telling me I had to sign papers and all that, and I mean, like, why can't I sign my own papers? They wanted to sign the papers for me. They wanted to do what they wanted to do, basically. They wanted to put me under anesthesia, thought I wasn't going to know anything, and made it seem like that like, really, it was kind of, we need better, I mean, like I was saying, like, we need better, it just needs, some people just need to just, I guess, of who I was, they wanted to treat me different, and I felt bad, and but I just thank God I got through it, because it was kind of like very horrible. And but she weighed 6 pounds and 6 ounces when she came and everything. She was very alert, um, and it's like she'd been here before. But I looked at her. I'm like, oh, is that really her? Because like I said, I was under anesthesia, and I was like crying a lot, and prior to the hospital, I got a phone call saying, that my family member had passed away. It's like a lot of people just passing, and I, it was just horrible. But she was a spring baby, and then all the lockdown, came upon, couldn't nobody go, you can't really do nothing, and I was like, wow, so my baby came into the world the day that the shutdown had happened, so I was like, wow, and I just want to say thank you for the prayers, for everybody that, said a prayer for me and everything. But like I said, it was kind of horrible, because from a scale of 1 to 10, it would be like a 5, um, that was just me, and basically people don't care about you unless, if you're not popular, but I just really thank God for them, for them allowing me to, do everything that I'm supposed to do, with the process. But I should have used another hospital, basically, but not trying to bash my town or nothing, but I love my town because I was raised more. I mean, since I was little and everything. But I know this story time was all over the place and everything, but I just want y'all to know that it was horrible. It really was. Poor work ethic. Um, it was really poor work ethic. Um, they had me in socks. This the stuff that I was supposed to have, they were supposed to, they were just talking any kind of way to me. They didn't really make me feel comfortable. It was cold in there all the time, and I just didn't like it, But I thank God I went through it. But I know this video could be so long. Comment down below if you experienced that. Anybody that had a baby, if you experienced it, with of the mood of how you felt with the pregnancy and everything, um, or just comment down below, what you felt about what I was saying, or could you relate to what I was saying. I could be over the place though, um, but yes, I will be doing more story times. If you comment down below if you want me to do more story times or not. But yes, I just want to do an update, the of my pregnancy, because it was kind of horrible. I keep saying horrible because it was horrible. I did not like the service. Really, I didn't like the hospitality at all, because they could have did better. I guess because it was just me, and people talk and everything, and they worried about, oh, how she do this and how she do that. Um, but overall, like, I'm smiling, because she's here and I'm happy for her. She's been here before. That's all I could say. And yes, but I'm finna get off of here. Finna get off of here. So please hit that like button, please. And Yes. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I will be back. Bye bye.